So if you guys are like me and you're having problems with this new event that just came out, there's only a few days left and we got to 3-star this. Now, like me, I've been doing lots of time fails, but in today's episode, I'm going to show you 3 ways how you can 3-star this, and one being the easiest so that you don't time fail and that you get this event done. So let's go. So here we are inside of Clash of Clans, and guys, this is the Clash World June Qualifier Challenge that has made Supercell deem it an honorable challenge for everyone. Now, the problem with this is it's not exactly hard, it's just time failing is the issue. So you kind of have to be fast with your deployment. And in today, we're going to try 3 different ways, and I'm going to show you how I did it, and one being the fastest that we could do it. Alright guys, so here we are inside of Clash of Clans, and this is the Clash World June Qualifier Challenge that Supercell thought was so good, they wanted to share it with everyone around. So, in today's episode, I'm showing you guys 3 different ways how I did this, because the issue is the base is not per se hard, it's just time failing that's the issue. So, I'm going to show you guys how I did this 3 different ways, and so, let's do it. Okay, so attack 1. This is the attack that you may see a lot of people doing because this is actually how I believe it was first 3-starred by the pro players. So, if you're familiar with it, we're going to set up the queen to walk in towards that compartment there with super balloons to take out the Arctic Tower and pull those traps. Now this is actually a lot of stuff that you have to do in the startup of this. You basically have to take out cannons, funnel your queen in, open the compartments with a wall breaker, put a balloon to pull another trap by the air defense, the super balloons pull another trap, and you're funneling in with a baby dragon on top up there so that the queen doesn't go too far. And you know, it is kind of like a science to get your queen in position so that she doesn't go in a wrong direction, so that the Infernal Tower is now hitting your unicorn and the clan castle troops are not coming out, so you're basically having to save your unicorn while the Infernal Tower is burning you up and she's not going for the Infernal Tower. It's just a big mess. But if you're using the baby dragon correctly, that, you know, completely wipes it out for you so that you can get your troops, those CC troops out of there and attack them early. And then you have them attacking your siege machine. So this is all like speed. You have to go fast. So I was able to finally get everything in order there. I rushed it with the Dragon Riders. I tried to be really conservative with my balloons and save those for this push right here so that they can pull any of these, you know, seeking air mines. The Grand Warden, the Royal Champion, going in for the fight as well, and then using 2 headhunters with the Grand Warden's ability to try and get that queen that's really a pesky. She's over there by that Grand Warden statue. So I tried to do that so that the queen gets out of the way and they, you know, she doesn't take out my Dragon Riders, because the queen is probably like the biggest threat to your Dragon Riders and your air push. So I was lucky enough to still have my abilities left over. I got the queen and the Royal Champion still locked and loaded, so that we were able to finish this off. It was a really strong push with good timing, and you can't really go slow. You can't take your time because this is like a lot of time fails with this. So there it is. We were able to finish that off with a couple of seconds left over and still have my queen's ability, which was great. So there you have it, guys. That is the original way that I've seen many people do this way, starting the queen off on that eastern side and then 3-starring right there. Okay, now this was actually the way that I did it when I first started it. I didn't, you know, do it any other way. I didn't see how anyone else do it. I just figured this out on my own, and to my surprise, this was a way that I found out, you know, maybe perhaps this was the way that they intended it to be, because I found myself using the cloak spell in the right position. I found myself using more rage spells starting from the northern part up here, and it just seemed like it rolled pretty well. It was really consistent the way it was going. I could always just 3-star it this way. But the problem with this way is, although it was the best way to do it, I find myself time failing a lot. And I even did this on the live stream. I was live streaming a lot. I must have time failed at least 8 times, and all of them were 3 stars, you know, but just the time fail. So you really had to like start your push early with the wall wrecker and then your troops, your air dragon riders, and the king. Once you get the clan castle troops out, you basically just have to start right away deploying. And you're doing an early Grand Warden's ability because the queen is basically right here next to the Grand Warden's statue. You want to take her out as fast as possible. So I just found out hitting the Grand Warden's ability with those 2 headhunters did the trick, and the dragon riders, the royal champion and the king on the bottom right side, could just sweep the rest of the base and allow them to go towards the town hall with the wall wrecker working its way to the town hall. Because if you guys didn't know, the wall wrecker has like tons of goblins with super goblins in there, so it can go actually on its own for the town hall. You don't really have to, you know, focus on the town hall, which is a pretty ingenious and interesting way to use the wall wrecker. So with that down, you don't really have to worry about troops burning up either. You just put that wall wrecker in there and make sure it has safe passage before you do anything. But we were able to still hang on to a lot of the hero abilities. We still had the king, queen, and royal champion, which she's about to use now. We got her out of the way. And then I used my queen's ability because she was not feeling safe, and I felt like, you know what, we have 45 seconds left. Let's push, let's run, let's get this. I still had 2 balloons. And you know what? This was actually weird too, because I had 2 balloons and a wizard tower. I'm like, dude, can balloons actually take out wizard towers? And to my surprise, the wizard tower wasn't actually too beefy. He had some health down, and 1 balloon was able to do it. So that was it, guys. Just enough time to finish this off with seconds on the clock. We got that. That is the second way to do it. Queen up top, and your heroes and your troops, dragon riders, air balloons, everything's on the bottom right, and they sweep down towards like an L position. So that worked out pretty well. That's the second way to do it. Okay, bro, so coming in at the third and final way that I felt was actually the easiest. It all just depends on the setup. The way this works is the queen's gonna start it off. You have to have the baby dragon to take out these the dark drill so that the queen can go for that wizard tower. Once she does that, she automatically just sweeps back around towards the top and goes for all those weapons up there. So I'm just opening up compartments for her. I know she's gonna go around towards the queen and the Grand Warden statue. That's a given. She doesn't want to go inside the base. She wants to go around for some reason, and every time. So I use the super balloons to take out the air defense so that my healers are safe. And now it's just GG for me. Everything else was pretty much easy. Rage spell, take out the queen, take out the Grand Warden statue. Then the CC troops will be coming out to face me. And it's just so easy after that. I can just start setting up. So I did that. Take out the Grand Warden statue. The queen's going to get close enough to take out the CC. She's going to pull all those troops out of there. Then we just rage up and get ready for our poison. And now we just get ready to start our push. It was like super easy. But the only thing I did different with this one was I tried to put the royal champion with the queen, because for some reason the queen has a little difficulty getting past these walls and taking out those weapons. And I felt the royal champion just did better on her own over there because there's no infernal towers. You know, there's just that multi, which she's fine with, and air defense, so she's good. Here, Grand Warden's ability with 2 headhunters and a rage spell on the headhunter so they can take out that king super fast. He's just down like crazy fast. And then wall wreckers going in towards the town hall. As long as it gets, you know, a little bit there, there's really nothing else that should stop the goblins from going for the town hall. And it's just cakewalk. The king walks around all the way around the base towards the scatter shot on top. He's basically untouched because he has the yak that can help him get through walls. And really, it was just cakewalk. This was the easiest way, I felt, and it was like time safe too. You didn't have to like do it multiple times for failing, because it was easy enough. You just get the queen in there, open up walls, and then do your push. You don't really have to worry about too much. So dudes, there you have it. That's probably the easiest one that I felt that you guys could probably do yourself if you want to try that out before this event goes away. I encourage you guys to try all three. Tell me like which one you thought was the easiest. I think the last one is, but you guys may have a different opinion. And if you do, let me know how you do this. Maybe you don't even do a queen walk. Maybe you do a warden walk. Who knows? But guys, there you have it. Those are my 3 ways that you can 3-star this base and that you can finish this challenge. So thank you guys so much. This is Godson, and I will see you on the next episode. Godson out.